I'm asking how being involved in all of these different sectors continues to not only like let the inspiration flow out of you, but flow into you.
Yes, I'm so lucky. I feel like, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you to Women in Film. Thank you to my team. Thank you, Emma Yahtzee, for that beautiful introduction and for saying yes to us for Unreasonable Doubt. You were the answer to our prayers and continue to be. I feel like I love to produce and direct because I love a team sport. And I love to be part of a collective. I'm not an artist who loves to work alone. Writing a book was hella hard. It's like, that's a solitary thing. I like to be part of groups, and I like to feel like I'm living in solution. Like, my first real producing job was Confirmation, and which was a film for HBO about the Anita Hill, Thomas Clarence hearings. And thank you. And I think I stepped into producing to try to protect myself and give myself a voice. But what I fell in love with in producing was creating a space for other people to have a voice and for other people to chase excellence. Like being part of the team that builds the playground, that builds the court, that other people can come play and dance and chase their dreams. That is what makes me feel happy these days. And I like to be one of those people at times, but really there's a lot of joy for me in creating opportunity because I know how much I prayed for opportunity early in my career. And that power to say yes or no, I want to give more people space to say yes.
What does it mean to be in a position where you can say yes to people? When you think about, like you said, being that person praying for opportunity, being that answer to somebody else's prayer, how does that sink in with you?
I don't know. I think we all have that power. I think it's really wonderful. I'm so grateful for this honor, and I've been trying to talk myself into believing that I deserve it for weeks. But I think that really fundamentally, we all have the power to be entrepreneurs. We all have the power to be somebody else's miracle. Every single day, we all have that power. We definitely have that power right now in this voting season to be the answer to somebody's miracle. And we have the capacity to say yes to people in small and big ways. In the beginning of my career, it was important for me to actually be able to say no, because I didn't want to participate in television shows or movies that I thought were gonna be bad for women or bad for Black people. I wanted to tell stories that humanized, that allowed for our full humanity. But so for me, that meant being willing to substitute teach more and do more shifts at the restaurant to maintain my no. And so I think there's power in the yeses and power in the no.
Absolutely. And there's also power in, like you said, the collective, but also especially the collective of women. And being able to look at other women across this room and others and uplift each other and support each other. Tell me a little bit about that idea of finding women to support you and supporting them right back.
Yeah, I'm really lucky that I have so many incredible women on my team, and so many of them are here. I also have a badass bitch manager. I think it's a through line. Catherine Atkinson, who's here. I have an amazing woman lawyer and agent, Tracy Brennan, and publicist. Like, I have incredible women on my team, and that's been important for me because I am not afraid to dream big. I have people in my life who allow me, encourage me to dream big, and who also, like, I think it's an important thing that women, that I find the women in my life do really well, of being able to dream big and like imagine the unimaginable, but also tell it to me straight, like also keep it real with me. And that is very valuable for me because I think in a business where people get very afraid to tell the principle, the truth, having folks around me who know that my truth is my power and who aren't afraid to tell me the hard stuff so that I can grow and build and learn from a space of knowing. Like, I really appreciate not being infantilized by the people who work with me and for me.
We are in a scary moment of contraction, particularly when it comes to production. Production is slowed in this business. What do you say to women, especially to women, but really to everybody, to kind of keep us all pushing forward? You know, yeah, what do you say?
Vote. That's a big part of it. I think find your crew. And I mean that, like, truly, as a producer, it gives me so much joy that so often our actors and other crew members will come to me and say, I've never been on a set like this before. It's so inclusive. I feel seen, I feel represented, I don't feel alone. That's important, like, truly find your crew. And also in life, find your crew. Like, find the people who roll with you and who, like, I really, really now at this point in my career try to spend my time with people who I feel like have room for the best of me, because that's what I'm going for. And if you don't have room for the best of me, then find another party, because the best of me includes the best of you. That's my commitment.
We have to allow ourselves to show up as our best selves, and like you said, I don't need to be there if I can't be that. And this is one of those rooms where you definitely are bringing us your best self today.
Can I say something really? I just want to say one thing, which is when I was, because I was like, am I an entrepreneur? So I looked up entrepreneur, and it's like, it's, you know, somebody who builds a business at extraordinary personal risk. And I thought, oh, they mostly mean financial, right? That's what they mean in the business world. Like, you're an entrepreneur when you put up your own equity, you put in your own money, and I do that. Any actor in here will tell you, every time I pay my team, pay the stylists and the hair and makeup people and the videographer and all of that, right? There's tons. The way that we've built out our company at Simpson Street, we invest in ourselves because we believe in ourselves. So financially, I do put my money into myself because I don't consider myself a risk. But there are other kinds of risk too. And one of the kinds of risk that I have been really blessed to embrace is reputational risk. And in this business, particularly at this time, it's something that I really invite us all to think about, because we are in this business of appearances and performativity, and so we sometimes think the goal is to be liked. But I think we have to be willing to risk people liking us or not liking us by doing the right thing.